What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. It's a great day to talk about and be the owner of some real deal money, some real deal silver, and some real deal gold. In today's video, I want to talk about using silver, or really precious metals in general, as a form of a physical, at-home savings account. An alternative to locking up your fiat currency glorified IOU debt note dollar bills at the bank and having to run to the ATM if you want to make a withdrawal. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for a bunch of videos, subscribe to my second channel for bonus videos, and follow me on social media at Mykie DYDSS across all platforms. 4 super quick things as we fully dive into the video. Number 1, if you haven't already, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. We have the brand new It's a Great Day to Have a Great Day t-shirt and coffee mug. DYDSS store will be linked in the description. 2, make sure to try yourself some Celsius Energy. That's right, it's a healthier alternative to the other energy drinks out there. You can get a 12-pack variety pack on Amazon right now. I will leave an affiliate link in the description so you can try out the different flavors. 3, if you're not already investing and you'd like to be, make sure to download Webull and fund your account. They're going to give you some free stocks just for doing so. And they make it really simple for a new investor to start investing because of how easy it is to learn about the market and navigate on their app. Webull link in the description. 4th and finally, if you need any silver or gold stacking supplies, airtight tubes and capsules, anti-tarnish paper, mini lock boxes, currency sleeves, microscopes, the list goes on. Any and all stacking supplies, any and all prepping supplies will be linked in the description for your convenience. Okay, so in today's video, I want to talk about utilizing the precious metals, utilizing the silver and the gold as a physical at-home savings account. Is it better? Is it smarter? Is it safer than relying on cash long-term in a savings account? And by the way, while we're on the topic of precious metals, let me do a quick run through of the current spot price as I'm filming this video. As I'm recording on May 7th, 2025 at 8:26 in the morning, the spot price of silver is $32.87. It's in the red today. It's down 0.92%. Down quite a bit. We're down 30 cents. Not the biggest deal in the world. Gold, also in the red today. Spot price of gold on May 7th, 2025 at 8:26 in the morning, $3,389.10. It's amazing how that's the spot price, and yet it's down. How is that down? That is way up, but it's down on the day. 1.26%. or down $43.40. So the precious metals are seeing a little bit of red today, even though they have lately been seeing quite a bit of green. It's like 10 steps up, 1 step down. Oh my God, we're in the red. But anyway, in today's video, I want to talk about the silver and the gold, mainly the silver, and whether or not we should be using it as a physical at-home savings account. Now, first things first, whether you're using it as a physical at-home savings account or not, I think you are already. Whether you realize it or not, whether you want to admit it or not, whether you agree with me or not, I think we're all kind of using the silver and gold as a form of a savings account, a physical at-home savings account, banking on our own terms, making transactions on our own terms, saving money on our own terms. Now, the alternative to using silver and gold as a savings account, the alternative that everyone is aware of, a lot of people play a part of, and that would be saving in cash. Now, most people that save in cash don't just have a pile of cash. They take this cash and they leave it in a savings account designed to save cash. And it gets even better. You get a little bit of interest. A lot of banks out there will give you 0.01% or 0.05%, or rates are a little bit higher right now, maybe 1%, 2%, 3%. But it fluctuates, and during normal times, and the times we're going through right now are far from normal, during normal times, rates are low. Prefer them to be low. It's a good thing for rates to be low. Maybe it's not a good thing for savings accounts, but it's a good thing for people that want to borrow money for cheaper. People that are involved in business, stocks, and real estate, they want rates to be low. They want rates to not exist. But if we're talking about savings accounts, sure, rates are on the higher side right now, in the process of coming down. But during normal times, the interest rates that banks will offer you to open up a savings account with them aren't overly enticing. 1%, 0.5%, 0.1% interest. Which, sure, if you lock up a couple $100,000, maybe that could be something a little bit substantial. But on the flip side, is it? Is it substantial? Sure, a fraction of a percent of hundreds of thousands of dollars might appear to be a large amount of dollars coming in, but at the same time, with the dollar bill devaluing at an average of 2.5% every year, what is that 0.01% going to do for you? Or that 0.1%? What is that going to do? If you're gaining 0.1% on your money, but you're losing 2.5% on your money at the same time, simultaneously, it doesn't exactly cancel it out. The interest that the bank is offering you does not offset the loss that you're going to see, maybe not on paper, because the same amount of dollars are in there, but in terms of purchasing power. It's like a facade. It's a Band-Aid on a broken arm, is what that is. But that's what many of us think of. That's what many of us know. That's what many of us understand and recognize and acknowledge as, quote-unquote, saving money. A savings account. Now, don't get me wrong. Even though I'm personally not that big of a fan of savings accounts, I do have one, and I do believe in them for the short term. I do believe in saving cash for the short term for two different reasons. And guess what? We are going to get into the silver and gold as soon as I get this friggin' fiat out of the way. Cash. I believe in saving cash for two reasons. Number one, you should absolutely 100% without a doubt have a cash emergency fund. For the longest time, everybody always said, oh yeah, you should have 1 to 3 months worth of expenses. Yeah, well, 2020 taught us otherwise. I think it's actually a little bit more intelligent to have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses set aside in cash, just in case. Now, I'm not talking about your frivolous spending currency. I'm talking about just enough, bare bones minimum, enough to cover keeping a roof over your head, keeping food in your fridge, and keeping your car on the road. Just like things like that. The basic necessities. Not your Netflix account or that extra bag of Doritos you get at the grocery store. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the things that you need to pay for to keep yourself alive. That's how much you should have in a cash emergency fund. Whether it's at the bank or locked up in a safe, whatever. 3 to 6 months worth of emergency expenses. That's one of the two reasons I believe in saving cash. The other reason is short-term saving up for something. I do not believe in locking up your dollar bills in a savings account. Again, losing purchasing power every single year while only gaining a fraction of a percent interest for years and years and years and years and years on end. That is not something you should be doing for 10 to 20 years. That is not what you're supposed to be doing for decades. For a couple months or a year or two, if you're saving up for something. Short-term saving of cash while you save up to make a purchase or investment. Whether it be you're saving up for a new car, you're saving up for a down payment on a house, things like that. I understand and agree with saving cash. Short-term saving up for a larger purchase and a cash emergency fund. Those are the only two reasons I believe in cash. Other than those two reasons, every single week on payday, I take enough cash, set it aside for the bills. Now, unfortunately, I'm sure many of you can agree, a majority gets set aside for bills. A majority gets set aside to keep the roof over my head, food in the fridge, and car on the road. But what's left over? I don't care if it's $5, I don't care if it's $500, I don't care if it's $5,000. If you're in that position, God bless. Must be nice. I take what's left over, regardless of how much it is, and I automatically invest it. I automatically transfer funds over and I invest those dollars. I put them to work so that they create more dollars. And these last couple of weeks, or the last couple of months, I should probably say, I've decided that I have a new silver stacking strategy, and I'm going to make a point to get some silver buffaloes every week or every other week, just a small handful. I'm also saving up for, some other silver coins that I like or that I want that I don't have yet. They're on my to stack list, and I want to kind of check those boxes off. But the reason 7 years have gone by, and I have little by little by little by little, sometimes very aggressively, but for the most part, mildly stacking a little bit of silver every here and there. The reason for that is because I see it as a physical at-home savings account. I see it as a smarter, safer way of saving money. The only inconvenience is that it requires a middleman. If you run into a situation and you need the cash, you can take some of your silver and very easily get some cash. A lot of people use this as a reason or an excuse or an argument as to why, like, oh yeah, no, but then you got to worry about selling it. You got to go out of your way to the coin shop and sell the silver and get the cash, and now you have the cash to use it however you need to use it. Sure, but guess what takes the same amount of time? Driving yourself to the bank, hitting the ATM, and withdrawing the cash. Except, in this case, it's not the bank. It's the coin shop. In this case, it's not the ATM. It's the guy that works at the coin shop. And in this case, it's not a debit card that you hand over. It's some silver that you hand over. A different equation with the same outcome. Cash being handed to you. Now, of course, there is some volatility. Quite a bit of volatility. Silver can swing in upward and downward directions. So you could buy into silver when the spot price is where it is today, $33 and change. A week or two from now, you might need to sell a little bit because a cash emergency popped up and oh no, spot price is $31 now. Sure, you have to take that into consideration, which is why you should also have a little bit of cash as well. Another thing you need to take into account is that gold can also be, and is actually preferred by the richest of the richest of the richest people on the planet. between the two metals. During times of economic uncertainty, a lot of these people turn to gold. A lot of people use and utilize and lean on gold. See, gold is a more stable metal. Between the two, gold is the stability metal. It's the powerhouse metal. Silver, sure, it's the underdog. It has more growth potential, I would definitely say, but which is more stable? When it comes to savings, stability is very important. So maybe you shouldn't lean on silver entirely. Maybe you should mix and match it up and have some gold as well. And of course, have some cash as well. The silver and gold, if you want to look at it the way I do, a physical at-home savings account, you want it to be your last resort. You don't want to dip into the stack. You want to dip into the cash first. Get rid of the cash first. And if you still need cash after you've run out of cash, or you're getting close to running out of cash, then last resort you can dip into the stack. You're converting your dollar bills into silver and gold for a reason. It's because you want to take care of the value. You want to take care of your money. And during times of personal financial hardships, your money can then take care of you. If you absolutely, God forbid, knock on wood, need to dip into the stack, guess what? It's there for you. Just like anything else in the world. Well, not anything else in the world, but a lot of other things in the prepping world. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. It would make me extremely happy to go the rest of my life never actually needing to use my silver and gold. That'd be fantastic. Sure, as they say, save it for a rainy day. Well, guess what? Sure, it's great to have on a rainy day, but you know what's even nicer? Not having any rain, not having to deal with a storm. That'd be even better than having the supplies that'll take care of you during the storm. You know, it's like let's say a fire hydrant. In the event of a fire, yeah, thank God for fire hydrants. But guess what else? Thank God my house is not on fire. How about that? It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Goes for everything else. Prepping wise, stacking wise, investing wise. Better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Because silver and gold, at the end of the day, is a form of prepping. Financial prepping. We are attempting to cushion the blow of inflation. Inflation is inevitable. Future economic hardships are inevitable. There will be a recession 10 years from now. There will be a war 5 years from now. There will be a point of extremely high inflation 15 years from now. These things are going to happen. And during these times, once again, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Silver and gold is something that many of us are looking at as a form of financial preparation for these tough times. And in the meantime, it can sit there and be my physical at-home savings account. With guess what? A better likelihood of growing in value than the cash that I have sitting in a savings account generating me a small amount of interest. That's just the way I see it. That's just my opinion. That's just my perspective. I'd love to know your thoughts. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe. If you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for bonus videos. Follow me on social media at Mykie DYDSS across all platforms. And of course, 4 super quick things as we wrap up the video. Number 1, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. We have the brand new It's a Great Day to Have a Great Day t-shirt and coffee mug. DYDSS store will be linked in the description. 2, If you haven't already, try you out some Celsius Energy. That's right, it's a healthier alternative to the other energy drinks out there. You can get a 12-pack variety pack on Amazon right now. I will leave an affiliate link in the description so you can try out the different flavors. 3, if you're not already investing and you'd like to get started, make sure to download Webull and fund your account. They're going to give you some free stocks just for doing so. And they make it really easy for a new investor to start investing because of how simple it is to navigate on the app and learn about the market. And I do plan on taking 3 people this month in May of 2025. I want to help 3 people learn about the market and help them and guide them through kickstarting their very own investment portfolio. So if you want to be one of those 3, please reach out, and the Webull link will be in the description. 4th and finally, if you need any silver or gold stacking supplies, whether it be airtight tubes and capsules, whether it be anti-tarnish paper, mini lock boxes, currency sleeves, microscopes, the list goes on, any and all stacking supplies and any and all prepping supplies will be linked in the description for your convenience. And once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what are your thoughts on everything I shared in today's video when it comes to the silver and gold and using the metals as a physical at-home savings account? Are you doing it the same way I'm doing it, or in a similar way that I'm doing it? Do you see it the way that I see it, or in a similar way that I see it? Are you stacking silver as a form of financial preparation? Are you utilizing it, the precious metals, as a physical at-home savings account? Do you agree with me that it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.